Alright, boys and girls, so we're here on our final problem and we're moving back to number 4. We're moving back to number 4 because number 4 is just a little bit different than some of the other questions that we've done. So before I even start, I see that we have a picture and it says write an expression that represents the amount of wrapping paper that's left, and then we have a question. So I'm going to go back to the top and it says, Kit has a 3-foot roll of wrapping paper. The models are shaded to show the fraction of the wrapping paper she used. So the first thing that I want to point out is how much wrapping paper Kit has. She has a 3-foot roll. So I'm going to box that in with my pencil, and I'm going to look at my picture. So that means that I have 1 foot, 2 feet, 3 feet that are represented. And so that is a whole number, boys and girls. And it looks like the shaded part that she used, well, that is 1, 2, so 2 holes. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 fifths. So it looks to me like she has used 2 holes and 2 fifths. So I need to write an expression that represents the amount of paper she had left. So I'm going to start with my larger amount, and I'm thinking about, well, what is that? Well, that's what Kit started with. She started with 3 whole feet of wrapping paper. So I'm going to write 3. She used some, and whenever you use stuff, it goes away. So what she used was 2 and 2 fifths. So because she used it, I'm going to subtract it. I'm going to remove it. So now I have to think about solving that because they want me to figure out how much Kit has left. So when I look at this, I have to think about this whole number. Well, all I have here is a whole number, and then I have some whole numbers and some fraction pieces. So this is kind of like having $3, but then having to give away $2 and some change. And so I can't give away $2 and some change when I only have $3 bills. So I have to think about, well, what could I call this fraction that's called 3 wholes? I'm going to go back to my model. And my model says that I have 2 whole pieces. 1, 2, 2 whole pieces. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 out of 5 pieces. So another name for 3 wholes might be 2 wholes and 5 fifths. So I'm going to rewrite that right here underneath. Now that I have a whole number and some fraction pieces, I can easily take away a whole number and some fraction pieces. So I'm going to set it up so that I have 2 and 5 fifths minus 2 and 2 fifths. So when I go back and I look, I think 5 fifths minus 2 fifths is 3 fifths. So I'm going to write that right here. And 2 minus 2 is 0. And so how much wrapping paper does Kit have left? She has 3 fifths left. And if I go back and I use my picture model, and I know that all of this was used, this was used, this was used, and this was used, what pieces are left? I have 3 pieces out of 5 that are left. And so that is my answer.